Alright, so for those of you that have followed the channel, you guys know that I started with my first video about being kicked out of my parents' house, and then I lived in the car for about 2 months or so, and then I decided to rent this apartment, which as you can see, it's really darn nice. I mean, like, it's really neat. However, this brought an issue to my life because what I wanted to really do is to work on the videos full-time and work on my Etsy shop. And the reason I got the apartment was because I was trying to get a place for myself after literally living in a car, which was kind of miserable. But, you know, putting myself in this position where now I have to have a full-time job in order to support this lifestyle, I essentially became kind of stuck. And after a couple months of this, I realized that this isn't really what I want. I don't want a nice apartment and a full-time job. I want to have enough time to work on the channel and, you know, on my career, and not have to be stuck by having to work a full-time job. So I decided to essentially throw everything in, get rid of everything and buy a van. But yeah, guys, as you can see, this is gonna be the new place. You know how these YouTubers, they flex these $1 million houses? Well, I'm flexing a naked wheel tire cover and the fact that it's cold here, so that's fun. But yeah, guys, like I was saying, we'll see how this takes us. We still have a month in the apartment, so it's not like the worst thing. I have 1 month to make this somewhat of a decent living jail house that you know, it's still kind of expensive because I had to sell my car for literally like break even. I didn't make any money from it despite it being like worth a whole bunch, but I got ripped off, to be honest. But you know, desperate times call for desperate measures, and yeah, I bought this van for like $32,000. Yeah, I know, I got ripped off, but hey, the payment's like it's only like $647 a month, which with insurance would be like $800, but you know, because of the side gigs, I might be able to tax deduct the whole thing, so it's essentially free. Yeah, that noise is the fact that I'm in a naked van right now. For the last 3 months, ever since I got the apartment, I've been comfortable. I'm not gonna lie, like having your own place, working a job that you do well at. It's fun. It's okay. It's a nice life. It's a comfortable life. But dedicating everything to a job that I essentially dedicated to, you know, have money so I could do this thing that I'm doing right now, the videos, it got me stuck. I got stuck in this jail where all the time that I had to, you know, to focus on YouTube and my Etsy shop and all this, it all went to having to dedicate my time to an employer, which, you know, they obviously want you to do well, and I always like to treat my employers right. I do the best that I can, but you know, working 5 days a week, 10-hour shifts, yeah, 10-hour shifts, by the way. And you know, you go back to your apartment, this nice comfortable apartment, but you're miserable because you're too tired to work on your you know, your actual goals, the things you want to do. So you fall into this mundane life where you go to work, something you don't even like doing, although it's not the worst thing. It's a comfortable life, like I said. It's not bad. It's not something that drives me. It gives me like excitement to wake up in the morning. It's just like, oh, I gotta go to work, you know. And I do that, and then I come back, and then, you know, I start early in the morning. I come back at like 8 or 9 at night, and I'm just too tired. I don't have anybody who cooks for me, so I obviously go to buy fast food, unhealthy food, and then I take a shower, go to sleep, and then I do the same thing over again 5 days a week, guys. From Tuesday to Saturday, I have to do that same thing over and over and over again, and I only got paid just enough to support the lifestyle. You know, the miserable lifestyle where you have the apartment, you're comfortable, you have your car, you're comfortable, you have your insurance, yeah, you have your utilities, and then you have to pay a bunch of other stuff. And, you know, as bad as it wasn't a bad life. Like, for me, it was because I didn't feel driven to do that. I didn't feel like the energy to wake up in the morning. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna outperform everything. I didn't feel the competition. I just felt like I was stuck in like a void of misery. And you know, my mindset on the first month or first 2 months before I started noticing that I actually didn't like doing that was, you know what, I'm gonna stick it out, because maybe if I keep doing this, I'll have more money, I'll make more money, I'll go up the career ladder or whatever, right? But you know, the end goal of that essentially was that I was gonna have enough money to not have to work for a bit and then do YouTube and do manage my Etsy shop and hopefully make it a profitable job so I can do it full time, right? And you know, seeing that I was probably gonna have to do that for a year or two, I got really depressed and I started hating the job. And things because of how bad this year has been in terms of like the finances and all that, you know, my portfolio hasn't been doing well. then the money has been there, but it just all goes to bills and expenses. So, you know, I decided to create the ultimate form of chaos. I saw that I was in a tightrope, and I literally just said, okay, I'm gonna only have 1 month of like keeping this lifestyle up, which, you know, I still, like I said, I still have the apartment and all that, but I decided to buy a van. You can see it right here. And this is not a perfect van. This is actually a broken van, guys. Like the camera for the rear does not work. The door has this terrible like humming sound, and it's not a very nice, pleasant experience. Like I said, guys, the van life is not actually as good as they make it seem. You know, they make it seem like it's, oh, you're free and you're gonna have a nice life, but technically, you know, the reality of this, and I'm actually able to tolerate this kind of lifestyle because my dad is a truck driver and he took me along, and I saw how shitty being a truck driver is, how living on the road is. But if you craft it right, and this is why I always tell people young to do the side gigs, you know, listen to the side gigs, let's make as much money as you can, invest it early, invest it in things you believe in, and use technicals and use, you know, the knowledge from trading to make money. And then once you have enough money, you put that to dividends, and that money works for you for the rest of your existence. But anyway, so I wanted to prove to people that watch these videos that what I'm saying is it works, you know. And the ultimate form that I could think of doing this is taking my entire comfortable life, you know, the full-time job, the career. Oh, you'll make good money, yeah, sure, but you'll be miserable while at it. You know, you'll be imprisoned to that company for years and years and years. Why don't you just do it for 5 years and then you'll be free? I guess you could stick it out if you make it through the end, right? If you don't have a mental breakdown on the way. I know what I'm trying to say, guys, is, I'm sorry, I just smacked the camera. What I'm trying to say, guys, is that, you know, rather than use those 5 years to build a career that I'm not even going to enjoy, why don't I take those 5 years and I truly show that the things that I learned, that they work, that they actually, the knowledge actually works, that you should dedicate your youth to making money first, and then once you have that money, you put that money to work in things that go up in value, because, you know, people with more money want them, and people with less money will rely on them. Things like housing, things like in the stocks, you know. If the rich want them and the poor need them, they always, no matter the circumstance, they always will be worth something. Just saying that, you know. And you do that young. You save up just 100K. I said once you reach 100K, you'll be free. And I'm gonna dedicate the fact that I'm gonna be living in a horrible van, because this is not a fun life, guys. I mean, yeah, it looks pleasant on the internet. I'm probably gonna make it look decent once I show you the progress of it. But you know, it's cold. It's cold right now. The van life sucks. You don't have a bathroom. I mean, I guess you could say that gyms, Walmarts, and Targets are your new bathroom. Truck stops can also be your bathroom. I don't know. It's just, I'm literally taking everything that I know, and I'm gonna apply it into this, and I'm gambling all the chips to this reality that I want to show you guys that you might come out of it, and if you do come out of it well. Maybe you don't have to live in a van. Maybe you just need a cheap car and do the side gigs and save a bunch of money, and you have family that actually actually supports you and wants you to be around. And my family does want me to be around, but it just, the circumstances aren't right. You know, they live so far away, and it just doesn't make any sense. And I want to prove this by myself. Like, this is pride on the line here, guys. I'm not, you know, I want to see what I can truly do if I dedicate my everything into accomplishing a goal that I know for sure can be accomplished, because I did all the calculations, you know, I did all the math, and I made sure that I picked the right companies that I'm going to be dollar cost averaging into, and I made sure that I picked a decent area where I can do this. And I even researched the van. I mean, this van sucks because I bought it used. It's a beat it up Ram Master van, whatever they call it. And as you can see, like, the back doesn't have anything. It's just absolutely naked. So I have 1 month to take this van and turn it into something decent. And from the end of this year, which is 2022, December 2022, to next year, I'm essentially going to be what they call a van lifer. A van lifer is, if you're rich, it's called van life, but if you're poor, it's called being homeless. yeah, they make it seem pretty, but yeah, that's the truth. You know, I'm gonna be homeless from January all the way till I don't know how far. I just know that at the end of this, You know, I'm gonna keep dollar cost averaging to the stocks that I believe in. If you want to know what my portfolio is for, you know, my stock portfolio for phase 1 is, I'll make a video on it in the future. You don't have to follow it. You shouldn't probably follow it. It's just what I believe in, you know. But, you know, those fundamentals that I do believe in, that you should maximize your income, minimize your expenses, and take the leftover from that and put it all into things that go up over time, things that are worth something, assets. And then once you reach a certain goal, you can put that money into something that works for you, like dividends, or if you're very technical, you can maybe do options, wheel strategy, stuff like that. Or, you know, the best way you can make money, guys, is you build a business. This is also another alternate path that I'm taking. I'm building this channel not only to keep myself, you know, on track to a goal and show you guys the progress of literally somebody got kicked out of their parents' house, you know, made a bunch of money on the internet or made a bunch of money through side gigs, decided to invest it and reach his goal, and now maybe in the next 5 years I'll be financially independent. Hopefully, you know, I'll have enough dividends that I'll be able to afford having a nice house and maybe make videos there all day, maybe bring you guys along. You know, it really all depends on the goal that you have. But yeah, that's just what I think. You know, you can do whatever you want. But anyway, guys, I'm just gonna end this video here. Hopefully you liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.